Hi everyone, my name's David, and I'm going to be showing you the latest advancements and integration for Nigel AI in FlexLogger 2026 Q3. I'm going to show you how Nigel can help you find information faster, set up projects faster, and use FlexLogger to the fullest. FlexLogger is our configuration-based software for taking physical measurements with NI-DAC devices, and I'm going to show you how you can use Nigel to help you learn more about your assignment and then also set up and configure your project. Let's say, for example, I'm a biomedical engineer and I need to take a safety test on a surgical drill to make sure it doesn't harm humans. I might want to do some research on best practices and then also what hardware I might need. This is a good place to ask Nigel for help. So let's ask Nigel. Nigel is our AI, built on the latest industry models and enhanced with our 50 years of tester measurement expertise. We've taught Nigel extensively about test system design and test methodologies, so that way you can get expert information instantly. Additionally, because Nigel's integrated into our platform, it has context of what's in your system and what you have available. So that way you can build your test system with what you already have. Here, I'm being given some expert information on some recommended setup, what hardware I might have and can use already. I have a temperature module connected, and some best practices. This is really helpful for helping me get started with my project. Now, I have my device. I might want to research some information on my pinout diagram to make sure I configure it properly or find specifications. This is another area I can ask Nigel for help with. So, can you give me the pinout for my temperature module and specifications? This is something that's going to save engineers a lot of time, not having to dig through manuals. Here, Nigel will automatically give me a pinout diagram of my 9213, and it's going to give me some key specifications to know. Again, because Nigel is integrated into my system and knows what I have connected, I didn't have to specify everything. This is something that's, again, going to save a lot of time with prompting. Now, I mentioned that I want to make sure that I don't want to harm humans, so I probably want to set an alert to make sure that if the temperature gets exceeded, I get a notification or something. If I'm new to FlexLogger, I might not know how to do this, so I'm going to ask Nigel for help. Again, because Nigel's integrated into FlexLogger and has access to our documentation, it knows exactly where I need to go and can give me advice for setting this up. Here, it's taken me to the Events tab and is giving me a suggested setup that I can use to implement this directly. Again, helping me move even faster. Additionally, if I wanted to find more information about, let's say, adding new hardware to my system or building a FlexLogger plugin to extend the capabilities, I could ask Nigel for help. Get a dedicated FlexLogger expert at your side with Nigel AI.